Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another video. This is a paid request from John, the Zero Cool. Thank you so much for that, man. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, he wanted to give my thoughts on the trailer for Jackass Forever. Do I look forward to it? The future Jackass? Now, I did like the trailer. I look forward to the film. It's one of the few films I look forward to because I liked the Jackass formula. Mainly because they're not preying on innocent people. They mainly prey on themselves. Like they hurt themselves or each other. And that's kind of one of the rules, is that they don't want to hurt anyone. I kind of like that rule that they have. Like almost unspoken rule. And I enjoyed the previous movies. I liked all three of the Jackass films. I remember watching the show and enjoying that. Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Bam Margera, rest in peace Ryan Dunn. And you had Chris Pontius, Danger Aaron. It's one of those things where they're not always, when I watch one of their movies or their shows, it's not like I like everything about them. It's more the physical stunts than the gross out humor. Like it's more the physical, almost Daredevil mixed in with, how do I put it? People doing things that you would never do, and they're being stupid, but they're hurting themselves, and everybody has this joyful attitude about it, like this attitude of self-destruction, but like trying to be this rebellious nature of, we never grow up, and we're being silly, we're being stupid, but we're taking it upon ourselves. So it's almost like witnessing our Darwin effect on their own personal bodies and psyche, where they're just, let's see what limit we can take, and what we can tolerate, what we can garner, and still have a smile on our face about it. Almost like the joy of failing, but realizing it's okay to fail, because you're never always going to succeed. Failures that make us, and you have people that consistently fail, but they fail with a smile on their face. So it, in a way, makes you feel better about yourself. And just comes off rather funny. Again, is their pure joy, and with each film trying to have crazier and crazier stunts and sequences that, like, watch the trailer, I like the bit with the bicycle, and you have the wall, it's like a Roadrunner cartoon, and they hit the wall because they think it's more to it. I'm not sure about the new people that they have here. I don't recognize most of the new people involved. Hopefully they don't stick out. Hopefully they don't take away from the mainstays like Steve-O and these other guys. Like, oh, they're doing this and this, and you're like, I wish Steve-O was in it more. I wish these other people were in it more. It is interesting to watch, also because this will be the first movie with no Ryan Dunn, who's with the Jackass crew, but sadly passed away from a car accident, car crash. So it's the first film without Ryan Dunn, and also the first without Bam Margera, who was on this TV show Viva La Bam, which I remember watching on MTV, enjoying it, although I liked Jackass more. And Bam Margera, sadly, he just going through a lot of drug problems. And he's very mad that they kind of kicked him out. It's like, well, we're doing a film, and we need people to be sober. They're learning at least a couple lessons. Like Steve-O, he went through a phase. He got himself clean and sober, and he never wants to go there again. And Steve-O has become, like, weirdly enough, the guy you would think would have died first, become almost the best adjusted person in the Jackass crew, which is insane. But it is what it is. Like, you look at his YouTube videos, and he seems to be doing better than anybody else. Johnny Knoxville I've always enjoyed, even in movies, whether it be The Last Stand or he was in this Jackie Chan film called Strip Trace. I actually didn't mind the Dukes of Hazzard movie for what it was compared to some of the other movies made from TV shows. I didn't mind the Dukes of Hazzard. For a show that, I don't think it's a classic show, but it is what it is. I thought the movie did fine for what it was supposed to be. You got Burt Reynolds having fun. You got Willie Nelson. You got people shooting arrows that with like firecrackers, something attached to it. So it's like the next form of C4 tipped explosive arrow, Sally, is in a fucking Dukes of Hazzard movie. But yeah, I like Johnny Knoxville, and he's definitely older. He got really fucked up when he did that Action Point. So I think this will be the last Jackass movie, because they're ready to die. Like, they're going... I know Knoxville said this is the last one. Yes, because they got injuries real quick when they started doing this. If they try to do more, if they're in their 60s or 70s, they will literally be dead. It will literally be a death show. It will be a snuff film. So, hey, one more for the road. I'm surprised they're doing a fourth one because of how broken down their bodies are, but one for the road, Jackass Forever. It's a, 4 for number 4, forever. That's actually a perfect title. Yeah, don't kill yourself, guys. Don't die. Just, don't die. Yeah, I'm not sure about these new people. Hopefully they blend in well. I really had no issues with the trailer. It looked fun. Looked entertaining. Usually the films are pretty, like, 80, 90 minutes long. To me, I'm like, the longer the better. This is going to be the end. Be as long as you can. And I even enjoyed, like, Jackass. You had Jackass 2.5 and Jackass 3.5, which was, like, material they could put in. So there was, like, another movie. I think I got over there. And Bam Margera, I know he's pissed about it, but you're going through a slippery slope. Your health matters first, not making a movie. Just then you would get more money to use more on your drug and alcohol problems. Get sober. You knew that a movie was happening. I know you can't tell someone, get sober. That doesn't work, but it's like, seeing you all drunk and, hey, it's like, the Jackass guys are realizing you can't keep doing that kind of shit. Ryan Dunn died. All this other stuff happened. You need to focus on your health, man. And that's what Bam Margera needs to do. He needs to focus on getting sober, wanting help, wanting to decide to get sober. That's easier said than done, though. So yeah, such he's not in the film, but I understand why. But yeah, I do look forward to it. Again, it's like the only film this year I truly look forward to. Which is saying something, that a Jackass movie. Because I know it's not going to have agendas, it's not going to have politics, it's not going to have any other bullshit in. It's an easy concept. It's the easiest concept you could do. And you had like PETA come out and say, they need to cut all of these animal gags out of it. Which I'm sure they're like, fuck you. No, we ain't doing it. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Everything's fine. I don't know when it's coming out. I want to say, was it October? Unless it gets delayed. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. But again, I enjoyed the other 3 movies, so... maybe Steve-O will have a bit more to do. Now that he's clean, he's sober. in the past, you had like Ryan Dunn, Bam Margera, them having a bit more to do. Now that they're not in it, Ryan Dunn again, may rest in peace. Bam Margera, get better, get help. Maybe Steve-O will be kind of the second lead, and we'll have again more to prove. Especially if they realize this is the final one, maybe they're going to go as don't hold back, no holds barred, the sky's the limit. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameos in it. Because I know like Steve-O was talked with Mike Tyson and Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know if they'll be in it. Probably not, but the future of Jackass, I don't think there's going to be any future for Jackass. I do think this is the final one. They're very old. Their bodies are broken up. Johnny Nacho almost got killed doing Action Point. With all the injuries he just littered up. Because your body gets older, your body's more broken down. And the older it gets, the more brittle, the more... the less punishment it's going to take. And I do think this will be the swan song, which is fine. You know, don't need the guys to die. I also enjoyed, what was the show? Let's see, there was Jackass, there's Viva La Bam, and there was Wild Boys with Steve-O and Chris Pontius. Wild Boys I really enjoyed. I thought that was a very fun show, Wild Boys. That's worth a watch for those who haven't seen it. If you like your Jackass fix, you've never seen Wild Boys, that's definitely worth a watch. That had a couple seasons. I mean, the trailer was pretty straightforward. I liked the beginning where it showed like the sort of a nostalgic feels, but then boom, we're off to the races. Looks like some crazy shit. I mean, the whole thing with the bear at the end of the trailer. I have a feeling there's a bit more to it that we're not seeing in the trailer. Like, I think what will play out is they steer the shit out of him with a bear, but there's some kind of protective barrier that he doesn't realize. Or some kind of theme where... But it's not actually going to... I think... You know, the trailer shows you enough to get you... And then when it's like... It'll be like a big joke on him, like a big prank. You think the bear's going to get close to him, and it's not. I do think that's going to be the case. Which is fine. Yeah, don't die, kids. Don't die. Yeah, I do look forward to it. In a year, this shit... Yeah, that's one of the few films I'm like, you know what? That's going to be a fun movie. And that's just what I want, is a fun film. It's not going to be over long. Like I said, the movies are usually 90 minutes long or so. It's not going to be filled with politics, agenda, this and that. It's just the joy of self-destruction. So, and you know, to have a swan song, it's nice to see. Not all franchises need to last forever. And again, with the way the bodies are broken down, last, final, so you don't die in the future. Nothing wrong with that. So I look forward to it. I'm very curious about it. With that said, I'll probably, around the time it comes out, I'm going to want to rewatch all the Jackass stuff when that comes out. So we'll look forward to it. So thanks for watching. Take care, guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.